Good morning, my name is D. Welcome to Hangin With The Chapman. So in this episode, we are going to prep for our trip to the Capitol's Grand Design Rally. So come along with me. You ever felt nervous about prep day and traveling? Well, I have too. So in this episode, we're going to go over some things of what we do to get ready the day before, the night before, and the day of. So stay tuned, enjoy. And I'm gonna get my stuff. And while I go get my stuff, listen to the intro, and I'll be back. Some things that we do to get ready for a travel day before we go on a major trip or just go on any trip is prepare. Preparation is everything. So I have here my phone and some things that we use to get ready. So the first thing is charge walkie-talkie. So as you see here in the clip, I have the walkie-talkie charging right now as we speak. So our walkie-talkie are charged, so in case we ever need to break them out, but we do have our phones as a backup. And then from there, the next thing is fill the vehicle fuel tank. Now these checkpoints are items that we do the day before and the night before. So I try to combine them all in the same day. Of course, the day before, night before, same thing, or same time frame. So I'm gonna go through the day before, night before, and then tomorrow as we get ready, I'll go to the morning of. So fuel your tow vehicle. So yes, the day before we travel, I do go take, or a couple days before we travel, I do take in our truck to the gas station and put diesel in it. Check your tow vehicle tires. So checking your tow vehicle tires. Here, you'll see me checking our tow vehicle tires. Again, just doing a visual check, make sure there's no nails, no screws, rocks, or anything crazy inside of our tires. Check RV tires. That's another thing. You have to check your RV tires. So for us, that's my main concern and my fear of blowouts. And by us being full-time and stationary, you definitely want to check, because sometimes they can sit there for so long that they get a lump in them, or they're flattening on one side because the RV has been sitting. So I do check the RV tires. Walk around and do a RV inspection. Now this could be looking, as you see me doing here, looking from the top to the bottom, checking the awnings, checking the slide toppers, checking the slides and the seals themselves, and just doing a touch and a feel of the RV. Inspect the hitch. Now you see me here inspecting the hitch. Yes, I'll look in, make sure it's, of course, it's not greased or anything, but just make sure there's nothing crazy going on with our hitch. Make sure that all the connectors for the hitch and truck are solid, the pins are in, if you got this type of hitch, and to ensure that there are no cracks, over wear and tear from the hitch. Check slide operations. Now I don't normally do this the day before, but if it was a stored RV in a storage garage or a storage area, I would do this. I would check it the day before, we'll check the slides in and out because we have to put stuff inside of it. But since we are full-time, we don't really check the slides like that. But of course we check, that goes also with the morning of. So check the fresh tank water level for the next destination. So we do, no matter how far the destination is or how far our next destination, we do put water in our fresh water tank. You never know in case you have to pull over, and I'd rather pull over and use my bathroom that I paid for than have to use the truck stop bathroom. For us, we have damp rigs, and the damp rig is for the humidity. Definitely our AC is on, and then you come in and out, so you make sure that that is removed. Believe me, we already been through this. If you don't remove your damp rigs and they spill on the floor, that is a hard thing to get out the floor. It looks clear and it looked like it's up, but it's not up. All right, so this next part of our checklist is the night before. So this is what I'm going to do tonight before we prepare on our trip tomorrow. Plan the route to your destination. So plan the route to your destination. This is to avoid any low clearance, any narrow roads, and any heavy traffic. So I do plan the night before. I double check it. So normally my trip is already planned a couple days in before, just to make sure I don't need any tolls, which is a good thing. You got to pay for tolls or anything like that. So what we're going to do, believe we have to pay for tolls for this rally. But I do plan the night before. I look over the trip again one time the night before just to make sure everything is good, and look at the time frames of our stops and the time that we're going to get to our destination. Of course, you save, and then you save the route in your GPS. Plan for gas station along your route, and again, this comes for our stops that we do. So for one, we're going to stop at a rest stop, and then we also going to stop at a gas station. Put away outside items. So the night before, I do put away the grills, the chairs, the mats, the tables, anything that's outside that I can store it under the RV will get put away that I don't need in the morning, will get put away the night before. Close and lock your outside compartments. Now I do this every time the night before. I close it, lock it, so I don't have to do it in the morning. So that way in the morning all I gotta do is check, tug, pull, and make sure they're closed. These are items I complete the day before and the night before a trip. All right, we'll get some sleep. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys the morning before the morning of departure. So as you can tell, it's nighttime. So right now I am putting up the items outside. So I'm gonna show you guys that in preparation for the travel day tomorrow. So just sit back and watch this little clip. Spinning on my neck so long, waiting for you to go. You're the only one I want by my side, waiting for you. Tell me what I'm waiting for. Tell me what I'm waiting for. Well, good morning and welcome back to the morning of departure checklist. So the first thing we want to do is we have to ensure that the road snacks are packed and ready to go. You won't go on a trip and then you got to keep stopping because you're hungry. So make sure that your road snacks are packed and ready to go, and that you're drinking, and that your drinks are prepared and staged in the tow vehicle before your trip. Next thing is to secure all your indoor items, like your appliances. Your counter is cleared, everything's off your counter. Then the next thing is secure your bathroom items. So this is all things that CC are doing inside, getting ready for this road trip. And then make sure all your drawers are closed. Believe me, there's nothing like trying to break in the slide and the drawer is open. Now the drawer is broke. So make sure all your drawers are closed, prevent them from opening as well. Then make sure all your doors are closed and secure, like pantry, our half bath, our laundry room, our master room doors. They have to be latched. So any doors that need to be latched, make sure they're latched and secure. And then you want to make sure all your vents are closed. So we have a bathroom and a kitchen vents, and these talk about the vents up top with the little fans, Air Max vents. So we make sure that they are also closed. Make sure your windows and blinds are closed. Now I'm kind of torn between this because some people keep their blinds up and the windows open. I guess just looking to the RV, so I don't keep them closed. I don't know, but we just close ours while we're traveling. Now make sure your water pump and heater's turned off, because I don't know, because sometimes they draw power from the battery when you plug up to your tow vehicle, and we don't need it while we're traveling. We'll turn it on when we stop and a rest stop or anything like that to use the bathroom. Then we'll turn the water pump on. The heater, we don't really need it unless we're staying overnight somewhere. And then ensure your propane is shut off. We used to do this, and we still make sure one propane is shut off. We have 40-pound propane tank and a 30-pound propane tank. So we normally make sure one propane is shut off and the other one has a gas stop valve on it. So if anything happens, it does. Believe me, it works. Like our trip to the Adventure Bandits Lamp Out, we hit a huge bump and bam, it shut the propane off. So it works. And ensure the refrigerator and the freezer are locked. There's nothing like what happened to us in Hilton Head. Got there, I tried to be proactive, open up the slides from the outside, but the freezer was open and stuff fell out as I opened the slide. Make sure that we make sure our refrigerator is on propane before we move, so that way it can stay cold as we travel down the road. Check areas around your slides. You definitely want to check the inside, the areas around the slide, make sure there's nothing fall by mistake. There's something you get, you'll sweep and you'll clean up, you hit something under the slide, you kick something under the slide. Again, check your slides before you bring them in. And that goes for the outside too. All slides has been brought in and secured. That's a check for us. Turn off all interior lights. It's definitely like going down the road and all your lights are on, and you want to keep pulling the battery and draining your RV battery at the same time while you're driving down the road and trying to charge it, trickle charge it through your truck or your tow vehicle. Secured main door. So that's the bolt lock and top lock for us. We drain the black tanks and gray tanks, which I'm doing now. Secure the drinking and tank flush water hose, of course. Put away electric RV power. And that's pretty much it. and then do our final walk around and then roll out. So that's pretty much it for us. Retract all jacks, of course. So remove all the X chocks from the vehicles, connect the RV to the tow vehicle, retract all the jacks, collect rear wheel chocks for us, do a final walk around, and then we're ready to roll out. All right, guys, so we're gonna prepare, we're gonna get this thing hooked up, and then we're gonna get on the road for our adventure.
You lead me to paradise.
Your cries, they can be heard from far and wide. It's only the two of us. Everything I need between those thighs. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it.
Take some time just to be thankful that I had days full of you, before it winds down into the memories. It's all just memories now.
Don't you love when I come around? Fill you up, then I take you down. Don't you love when I come around? Build you up, then I take.
Alright, you guys, so as you saw, we had got on the road and we are headed to our destination, but we had made it to our first stop. So we are here at Virginia Welcome Center rest stop. Someone been quiet the whole ride because they got headphones. So now what we do on this preparation, or what we do, checks that we do while we are traveling, is checking tires again. Checking the hitch. Checking tires on the camper. Slides. And that's pretty much it. So we're gonna take a bathroom break and we're gonna see where that leads us. So also on the stops, as we potty, they have to potty as well. So we gotta give them room to go potty. Now I'm trying to walk and control two people at the same time. All right, so now that we're about to leave, again, we do another check everything, make sure everything's still good. Do an inspection, look up and down the RV. Up and down. Checking doors, make sure things are locked. Slides. Up and down. All right. Well, we are ready to head to our next destination. Well, we're heading to our destination. We're ready to head to our next stop. Come along with us.
I'm ready to pull up on you. I'm ready to do what I do. Baby, what you wanna do? Shoot your shot, cause I'm bulletproof.
Can you play that again?
Baby, what you wanna do? I'm ready to pull up on you. I'm ready to do what I do. This type shit have you violent. Last minute trips to the island. Drip, drip, drip when you sliding. Dip, 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 baby, riding. Don't hesitate when you in it cause you go out, let it get. Taking up a date for you. Sweet baby, like it when you bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it. Like it when you bite it, bite it, bite it. Like it when you bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it. Like it when you bite it, bite it. Like it when you bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it. Like it when you bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it. Like it when you don't hesitate when you bite it. In it cause you want, let it get. Making up a date for you, bite it. This type shit have you. Drip, 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 drip. Last minute trips to the island. Drip, 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 drip. This type shit have you violent. Drip, 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 drip. Last minute trips to the island. Drip, 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 drip. This type shit have you violent. Don't hesitate, 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 hesitate. Like it when you don't hesitate, 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 hesitate. Like it when you don't hesitate, when you don't hesitate, when you drip, dip, drip, dip, drip, dip, drip, dip. Like it when you drip, dip, drip, dip, drip, dip. I wanna get wild. Like it when you drip, dip, 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 dip. Like it when you drip, dip, 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 dip. Like it when you bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it. Like it when you bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it. Like it when you.
All right, you guys, so we're at the Flying J's. My first time to a Flying J. And I can actually use my regular card, or I can use your TSD card. So that's wonderful. So I'm fueling up now, and then glove out. And I'm excited about this Flying J because there's something unique and different here that I want to try out. So we're going to see if it works. If not, you won't see it in the video. If it works, you'll see it in the video. We'll finish putting fuel in the truck, and I'll see you when I'm done.
when we fresh, get me too. When I bite that lip, come get me too. You want lipstick, lip gloss, and Easter. Let's go, young boy, we ain't got nothing to lose. Oh, baby, hold me, 'cause I like the way it moves. Oh, give me a bug, need the Gucci store. Push your limit, then you ain't good enough. All your niggas say that you lost, but don't me. All my bitches feel like I died. I don't need fucking with you, feel like jail, nigga. I can't even exhale, nigga. Pussy like holy grail, you know that. You gon' make me need bail, you know that. Car tripping with your friend, you ain't even have me land. You know that. Got me a bag with a brick, you know that. Jordan sold a face to fight, back for this sad for real. I'll make you feel fantasy with a bit. It's all I can give you. We're so young, boy, we ain't got nothing to lose. Baby, hold me, 'cause I like the way it moves. Darling, boy, you're right to me. I can do the same. Ooh, I love the taste. Boy, you're right to me. I can do the same. Ooh, I love the taste.
Biggest Chanel back in the store if you want it. I gave him the drip, they sucked it up, I got them on it. I bought a new Patek, I had to watch so I two-tone them. Taking these drugs, I'm gonna be up until the morning. If it ain't your car, you just a lease, so you don't own it. If I'm in the club, I got that fire when I'm performing. The back end just came in and out honest. Vibes galore, cute, they all on us. I'm from Atlanta where young niggas run shit. I know they hating on me, but I don't read comments. Whenever I tell her to come, she coming. Whenever it's smoke, we ain't running. Too hard, don't stay too close. You gon' fuck around the town. I'm this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. That little vibe, been on my mind. Soon as I get back, shit and shit. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. Too hard, don't stay too close. You gon' fuck around the town. I'm this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. That little vibe, been on my mind. Soon as I get back, shit and shit. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made.
Every other night, another dollar get made. Every other night started with a good day. I feel like a child, I got boogers in the face. I'm dancing in the dollar, this is a parade. I don't want your chain, I'm going out of shade. I had that shot, not too many bitches getting saved. Yes, I rap me, so I took a private plane. Get like I'm working on my aim. You too hard to the car, to the center, to the ground, like a better spell a name. You too hard, touching on the floor, you gon' walk around the joint, try and run it away.
Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. That little vibe, been on my mind. Soon as I get back, shit and shit. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. Too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. That little vibe, been on my mind. Soon as I get back, shit and shit. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. Too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid.
Hello. I'm doing all right. Better that I'm here now. Thank you. 1413.
Things for me.
Yes.
When you get all settled in and chilling and relaxing and having dinner, have a little cup of cocktail for me.
Yes.
Definitely will do that.
I want you to sip it slow now, because I got to be here till 9 o'clock.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't want to get too tipsy too quick from chug-a-lugging, you know.
Yes.
Never. I'll try. I'll see what I can do.
All right. And then number 2, enjoy your stay while you're here.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys in passing.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
She want to get out because she got to run around the people.
Yeah, she ready. She is so ready. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
You too.
You too. Thank you. Well, good morning. I know that's the same day, and I'm in a different attire. It is cold out here, but we have made it to our destination, and we are set, and we are in here. So as you saw, we made it to Cherry Hill. We are set up. So again, when we come in and when we set up, you know, you don't do the same things you do when you try to prepare and you're trying to leave for your destination. You know, make sure the jacks are good when they come down, checking your slides as they come out. So we're checking slides, making sure the tracks and everything's there, everything's on track. There's nothing crazy, nothing getting pinched. No hoses got pinched or anything. And we also check the top and bottom, make sure the awnings, the slide toppers are still good. And then you also checking tires when you come to your destination. So make sure your tires are still good, chalking them and everything. Part of our checklist. And the last part of my checklist, besides hooking up the water hose, hooking up the sewer line, hooking up the cable if they got it, or if you feel like doing it, hooking up Starlink, as you see right there. So as you know before, Starlink normally sits on the back of the camper. Right there, sits on the back. But it's too close to the trees, so good thing I kept the stand. We're gonna bring it out here. Now we back in business. So that's pretty much it. And then just last but not least, setting up what we're gonna use mainly for the week, or the most for the week. So we definitely want to have a fire. I don't know if we're having it here, or we have our own little bonfire, or our own little fire pit with a solo stove. So, but I know this is fire weather, so it's cold. All right, well, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your family and friends, and leave in the comments, what are you doing that's unique from what I'm doing to prepare the day before travel, the day of travel, and when you get to your destination. All right, family, stay blessed, and I'll see you next video.